Happy to see you. Welcome back. And here's my t-shirt of the day. Don't be a lady, be a legend. Okay? Yes! Because for a long time, as the title of this video speaks to, with will I ever be good enough, right? And I think we go through times in our life, those of us that are accidental assholes, anxious avoidance, and we try so hard, right, to do the right thing, to be the right thing. Like, I think that my whole thing when I was younger was I would try to do the right thing and then I'd rebel. Okay. Like, I had this whole push pull going on with myself. And of course, the push pull of every relationship I ever had. Everything was always a yo yo because as an anxious avoidant, you are always trying to avoid your damn feelings. And you're taught that as a survival mechanism, usually unconsciously from your parents, because your parents also didn't deal with their feelings. Because if you grew up in a household where people dealt with their feelings, you would not really qualify to be an anxious avoidant. And the reason being is avoidancy is all about avoiding the feelings. Anxiety, on the flip side, is also not dealing with your feelings. So going back to, will I ever be good enough? I saw this t-shirt this summer we were on vacation and I saw it. And I'm like, I'm not crazy about the picture, but I love what it says. And the next day we went back and I'm like, I got to get this t-shirt because I really like the whole idea because it really fits with, well, why can't I be a legend? And I don't have to be a legend in other people's eyes, which goes back to, will I ever be good enough? No, never will I be good enough. And what does that mean? Well, oftentimes trying to be good enough is someone else's standards. And whether those standards are from childhood and you're still trying to be good enough for your parents or a teacher or peers or friends or whatever, okay? You're never going to be good enough to someone else's standards because there's always going to be somebody out there who's like, yeah, no, you're not good enough. But to you've got to look at, what does good enough even mean? Can I just be of value and not have to be freaking out that I have to be good enough and then I can be at peace, then I can have confidence, then I can, and I'm not talking about confidence because you're doing things. I'm talking about confidence because you breathe. And that is something that I feel for the most part I'm able to do. But I'm not good enough because I don't have a frame of reference for it anymore. And you want to get to where you don't have a frame of reference. Because I will tell you, spending your life worrying about being good enough makes you do things that you don't want to do and can take you way off track of where it is you want to go in terms of what you want to experience in your life. It can keep you in a job you hate. It can keep you in a relationship you're afraid to leave. It can keep you single, afraid of getting in a relationship. It can have you with shitty friends that you didn't even think were shitty because you're just so used to having shitty in your life. And being better than the shitty in your life, where you might go, well, I'm better than that. I'm better than that coworker. I'm better than my boss. I'm better than my friend. I'm better than my partner. I'm better than my sibling. I'm better than my parents. I'm better. But you never really feel it. So here's the thing. That's why this is not a goal, being good enough. Enough. Be enough, okay? Which is you're already enough. You're enough because you breathe. So how do you embody that? Because, we hear this kind of shit all the time out there, right? Oh, you just got to think this and that and meditate. No, you don't. I would love for meditation to actually change how I have felt over my lifetime, but it really doesn't do that. Meditation can be a nice thing, and I do meditate, I would say a few times a week. I would love to say I do it every day, but I'd be lying. And I enjoy it. But does it change my emotional well-being? Does it change anything in terms of what I decide to do? No. Nope. So what it is to be enough. So it is to be emotionally present. So if you don't know what that is, close your eyes and do a body scan. Just start there, okay? Just look for any discomfort or stiffness in your body. It is really interesting because a lot of times we'll put up with a lot of stiffness and a lot of pain in our body without noticing because we're numbed out, because we're not feeling our feelings. Just start there, okay? when you start there, you're starting to connect to yourself. You're starting to give yourself attention. You're starting to show yourself that you have value. Oh yeah, it's that simple. But you have to do it regularly. And there's more steps to take. But when you start there, you're going to start to see a difference in how you feel and what you can stand and what you avoid or what you get anxious about and want to grasp onto and not let go of. Because when you do that, the anxious part of you, you're still avoiding your feelings. So anyways, I hope that helps. Talk to you later.